Hey everybody, this is Gainer Milky, and this is the Conscious Success Plan where we're upskilling for life. And life in our model stands for love, identity, family, and enterprise. So all of the parts of life that commingle and then also sometimes need to be compartmentalized. Today I want to talk about identity and also family where kids are concerned. I'm a conscious parenting mentor and coach. I'm certified in that by Dr. Shafali, who is Oprah's favorite parenting expert. And today I was actually listening to the Super Soul podcast with Oprah, and she had on Pastor Richard Rohr, and he was talking about his book called Immortal Diamond. And I think that was a great term for really on the identity side, knowing that underneath it all, like all of the conditioning, all of the experiences that we've had, we all hold that immortal diamond, which is like our true nature. And they talk about in the identity, your face before you were born is really what your true identity is. And that shines out of this immortal diamond. And I thought that was a beautiful metaphor, but also something very important to think about from ourselves, not to let that diamond get, I guess, turned into uh, coal by having things just heaped on top of it so that its brilliance can't be seen anymore. Because diamonds are made out of coal when it gets compressed. But also, when you think about your child, I know that idea of, your true self is your face before you were born. You know, I actually had 3D ultrasounds of my daughter when she was not born yet, and I really thought about that. What a kind of like profound idea is that face that I could see in those 3D ultrasounds was really hurt. And hopefully she hasn't lost too much of that face before she was born, because I think she's pretty close to her authentic self still at 19, but that's where you can start to see how, life experiences we lose the face that we were born with. And this is why so much of the work that resonates with me is the inner child work, because then you can start to get closer and closer and closer to what you were really like before everything shaped you and other people shaped you. So that is some thoughts about your immortal diamond within. And the other point that was made is really we're all kind of searching for, our truth, and it's all right within us. So that's why meditation, quiet spaces, allowing yourself and your brain enough time to have the space to get to know yourself is so important. So if you're interested in learning more, you can visit the Plan C training website, but really, to learn who you are, what's important to you, how you want to show up in the world, you have all the answers within. It's a matter of going within and having that dedicated practice. And I think that's one of the biggest gifts that we can give to our families is to show up as our immortal diamond and as close to the face that we were born with as possible, and see that in them as well, and definitely try to preserve that and nurture that within our children too. So this is kind of a two for one on identity and family. Just thinking about, keeping that immortal diamond clear, and the way that we do that is by going within, journaling, and finding the places where we naturally feel in the flow and we have joy as well. So, if you like this episode, pass it along and you know, just think of how lovely your children will feel if you tell them that they are immortal diamonds and maybe they're a little bit of diamonds in the rough and you can help them polish up and shine up with conscious parenting. I'll be doing some workshops around that. You can visit our events page or follow me on Instagram at Charisma Inkster or Charisma Creative Leaders Club.